270, the finish line in the race for the White House. 11 battleground states where the election will be decided. And in the eye of the storm tonight, Wisconsin. Good evening on the historic evening here, everybody. Welcome to our election night coverage on Fox 6. We have the eyes of the country on us tonight.
We really do. Wisconsin voters could be key in who wins the White House and maybe even who controls the U.S. Senate. So let's get right to the results. First off, in the national race, as we have been telling you, President Barack Obama has been the projected winner in Wisconsin. This is what Fox News is reporting, that President Barack Obama has won Wisconsin.
Now, as you know, it all comes down to the Electoral College, but we do have some numbers here that are based on the popular vote. This is how things are shaking out right now. These are the states that have been called for the president and called for Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney states in red, the president states in blue. As Ben Handelman pointed out, Wisconsin, New Hampshire, and Pennsylvania, the three swing states, 3 of the 11 that we're watching tonight, those 3 have gone, at least projected to go, to President Obama.
We are still waiting for more results, of course, to come in across the country. And we're also waiting to hear from the candidates, but that will come, of course, later in the night. Yeah,
just like 4 years ago, President Obama is watching the numbers come in Chicago. Last time he was outside, tonight he is inside McCormick Place, and that's where Mike Lowe is kicking things off for our election coverage tonight. Hi, Mike.
And good evening, guys. We are inside of McCormick Place, just on the shore of Lake Michigan, where 10,000 of the president's supporters have flooded into this massive convention hall to hear what they wanted to hear. Obama takes Wisconsin. And earlier today, we talked to a top campaign official about the one number they were focused on.
We need high youth turnout. We're really looking for those colleges to turn out on behalf of the president. And so far, everything that we had projected is holding true.
The Obama campaign had banked on its vaunted ground game in Wisconsin.
Hello, Wisconsin!
Obama had set up 67 field offices in the state, compared with just 25 for the Romney campaign. They were confident they could churn out the turnout.
Everything that we expected to be going on in Wisconsin is actually happening. We're getting good turnout. So today we're just watching everything that we planned for all of this time happen. And we're very pleased with where the president is right now in Wisconsin.
As I traveled around to Waukesha, to Watertown, I've been all over the state of Wisconsin. There are genuine committed volunteers and people working night and day.
The president is now back in Chicago watching the results. His campaign is looking at Wisconsin as a tricky state that went for him in 2008, but also elected conservative Governor Scott Walker and produced the Republican VP nominee.
The state tightened up a little bit when Paul Ryan was picked as the vice president, which it should. You know, he's the favorite son in that state. But we've had a lead in Wisconsin now for a good amount of time, several weeks, and if not months, since the conventions. We feel good about where we are. We believe that Wisconsin is going to be in the president's column tonight.
And that is exactly where it ended up, in the president's column. Wisconsin stays blue after a bitter battle here in the Badger State, and now the thousands of supporters here in McCormick Place are simply waiting to see what happens in the other battleground states. Reporting live tonight in Chicago, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
All right, we'll get back to you shortly. Thank you, Mike. And Mitt Romney, close to his home.